Hello and welcome. This is James Blanchard Cisneros at your service. Today's message of the day is going to be aligning with the state of peace, becoming an expression of peace, an example, an extension of peace. If the video turns out to be helpful for you, please be so kind as to like it, comment on it, or share it. Thank you for that. Here we go. How many mornings have we actually woken up with and made a conscious decision to align and become the example of peace, to align with the energy of peace, and be that peace to all our brothers and sisters, be an example of that peace to all our brothers and sisters? And so that is what we're going to do today. We're going to align with the energy of peace and offer that to all our brothers and sisters. Let's take three short examples. Let's say we are going to a supermarket. Before walking into the supermarket, we're going to remind ourselves of our goal for today. And our goal for today is to be an expression of peace. And so we walk into the supermarket with our goal already in mind. And so let's say we're in a situation where there's a long line and our ego begins to talk to us and say that we should be impatient because they're being too slow. Let us not buy into the ego. And because when we buy into the ego, we make it a bigger and bigger part of our day and our experience. Instead, we use the ego to trigger in us the memory, our goal for this day, our goal for this situation. And we remind ourselves, okay, wait, my goal for this situation and for being in the supermarket is to be an expression of peace. And so that is what I will choose. And so instead of being impatient, you can offer forgiveness inside your heart and mind. Offer them forgiveness, understanding, and by doing so, you align with the state of peace. And you become this energy of peace to all your brothers and sisters in that line and in the supermarket. Another example. Let's say we're going to a friend's house. Before we even walk into that friend's house, we remind ourselves of our goal for today. And that is to be the energy of peace, to align with peace, to be an example, an extension, an expression of peace. And so we walk into that environment, into a friend's house with that goal already in mind. And so let's say again, the ego begins to talk. And let's say a friend says or does something that our ego says we should judge them for, or we should defend ourselves for. We do not buy into the ego. We instead use the ego to trigger in us our memory for today. And our memory, our goal for today is to be the expression of peace. And so instead of becoming judgmental at our brother or sister, at our family member, we instead, inside our hearts and minds, we offer them forgiveness. And that aligns us once again with peace. And then we become that example of peace to our brothers and sisters, to our family members and friends. And a third example. Let's say we are going to a park and the ego begins to again whisper to us, hey, look at those people, we should judge them for the way they're dressed or because they're too big or whatever. And again, we do not buy into the ego. We do not buy into judgment because we deep down inside know that judgment fuels the ego's mindset. And we're not doing that today. Today we're dedicating our day to peace, to aligning with God's source with peace. Because God is love and peace is just an expression of love. And so that is our goal for today. And so when the ego says, judge them, judge them because they're not dressed the way you think they should be dressed or they're too big or whatever, we let that go and we let that trigger in us our goal for today. And so instead of that, we offer compassion and understanding, and we remind ourselves that each one of our journeys is a sacred co-creation with God. And so whichever way they're looking, that's what they need to be looking like. That is exactly what they need. And that is a perfect expression of their journey. Just as we are expressing a perfect expression of our journey. And our journey is a perfect co-creation with God. And so our journey is perfect for us. And their journey is a perfect co-creation with God. And so their journey is perfect for them. And so when we remember that, we again align with the state of peace. And so let us use those three examples. Before every situation we have, before every place we go to, We remember our goal for the day. And then we choose to value peace more than anything that the ego tries to sell us. And then at the end of that park experience, at the end of our experience at a friend's house, at the end of the experience of the supermarket, we offer God gratitude for putting in place situations that allows us to practice aligning with a state of peace, with love, with Him, her source. And by doing so, becoming a brighter and brighter light to all our brothers and sisters, to all our friends and family members. And then we also recall that every day we can make this choice. We can make the choice to dedicate our day to peace, to dedicate our day to compassion, to dedicate our day to forgiveness, and to practice that in every situation we go into. If we dedicate our day to peace, that is our goal for every interaction. If we dedicate our day to forgiveness, that is our goal before every interaction. And then we thank God for offering us the opportunities to practice aligning with God, Source, to helping us remember who we truly are, to raising our level of consciousness, to helping us become more self-aware. And that is what every situation is offering us. That is what every brother and sister is offering us. The opportunity to remember who in truth we are and to align with God's source. And today, we align with God's source by aligning with the energy of peace, because peace is who in truth we are. Peace is who in truth we all are. And so let us simply be who in truth we are today, and to light the way for others to remember who in truth they also are. Thank you very much for your time. I love you very much. If you'd be so kind as to like, comment, or share this video, it would help with the listening process, and then it can help somebody find this information who can use it someday. If you'd like to leave me a comment or a question, I will be delighted to try and offer a response. And if you can please subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would love to have you in that community. Again, thank you so much for your time. I love you very much. And God willing, we will see each other tomorrow. Peace.